Hello, Sister Ella here. Well, last week we weren't able to send out the video, and the gospel last Sunday was Jesus asked a very important question. Who do you say that I am? I wondered if you have ever thought about that. Who is Jesus for you? Well, it was Peter who gave the wonderful answer, and he was praised for it by our Lord himself, who said that he had received that light, that inspiration from God himself, because Peter said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." So who do you say Jesus is? Who is Jesus for you? And then immediately after it, Jesus continued to talk to his apostles and tell them how he was going to suffer, and he was going to be very, very badly treated, and he was going to die. Now this was too much for Peter. Oh, Peter couldn't take this. This is this week's Sunday Gospel. Peter really objected, and he took Jesus aside and he said, "This must not happen to you." And he got a real telling off from Jesus. Jesus said, "Listen, you are not speaking God's thoughts. These are men's thoughts, and this isn't the way it should be." So he reprimanded Peter, and Peter, who'd just been praised to the high, he was reprimanded and brought down because he wasn't speaking God's thoughts but men's thoughts. And then Jesus began to tell them how to behave as his followers. He said, "If you wish to be a follower of mine, you must deny yourself, take up your cross and follow me." So what does that mean? How can we do that? Well, when I was talking to young children, I used to suggest to them, for example, "Oh, look at the cakes. Which is the best one? Oh, I would like to have the best one." But you don't have the best one. You leave the best one for somebody else. So in that way, you're denying yourself. You're taking up your cross. You're denying yourself. But why? Why do that? For love of God. That's the point. It's nothing to do with the cake. You're making a little sacrifice for love of God. Or maybe somebody a little bit older, and maybe they would like to make a sharp remark, and they manage to control their tongue. They manage to control themselves, and they just let it go. They don't answer the way they feel like answering. They're denying themselves, they're taking up the cross, and they're following Jesus. Why? For love of God. It doesn't really matter about what you're going to say, but it's for love of God. And if we do that, we're building up strength from within, and we're becoming followers. And notice the end of today's gospel. What does it say? It says, "For the Son of Man's going to come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and when he does, he will reward each one according to his behavior." So let's try to deny ourselves in little things in order to build up our strength, and to do it all for the love of God.